At age 21, a pilot in the St. Louis area has risen to the challenges of the job like very few others before him. Take a look. That was the plane he was flying in Saturday. Normally wreckage, not the sign of a skilled pilot, but in Sean Kinmartin's case, it's actually a testament to how well he can perform under life-threatening pressure because he watched his plane crash after jumping out of it. This was his very first skydive, so what a story. I had to talk to you, Sean Kinmartin. He joins me live from Carbondale, Illinois, and also with me, meteorologist Chad Myers, to talk altitude and when you should and shouldn't jump. But Sean, I'm glad you're A-OK, and you're a pilot who flies this plane for fly-free skydiving, but you choose not to jump, at least before Saturday. Can you just tell me, when you're looking out of the plane and thinking about it over the weekend, what was going through your mind?
Well, when it initially happened, of course, I had a fear that it was the skydiver himself who hit the elevator. So, of course, I was afraid on his condition. But it turned out he actually did hit him himself. It was just his equipment. So that was a good thing. It was kind of a relief for me that no one got hurt. And it was his equipment that caused the damage to my aircraft. So that was kind of a relief when I did find that out. But at first, when it happened, it was just kind of thinking to myself, like, okay, what's kind of going on? Like, all right, what's wrong, what I need to do type thing. And as it started going through my head, I started going through the normal procedures for losing my flight controls.
So because this skydiver, his equipment had hit the plane, you're sort of losing control, or you're realizing pretty quickly that you can't land the plane. Either you go down with the plane or you use that parachute. Did you just so happen to have a parachute, or did you always have to have one just per?
We always operate with one as the pilot, so we always go up with parachute on. So.
Okay, so Sean, you got to explain to me though what this quick decision was to finally say, I'm jumping.
Well, it actually took some time. Of course, when it initially happened, I sustained the damage, but I was able to level the aircraft off. But I had no other elevator control after that, so I couldn't climb the aircraft or descend the aircraft. The only way I could get down was pulling the power out and then having the aircraft slowly descend that way. So in that case, when I was doing it, I was thinking about making the emergency landing and going through those procedures. Now, I was contacting the radio over on Festus, and the owner was able to hear it over there. So he got into a plane with another pilot. They came up as I was coming down, and they viewed the damage, and they reassured my fears that I was going to have no elevator control to even perform a landing. So in that case, we decided that it was the right decision for me to actually jump out. So I made it all the way down to about 2,500 feet. And at that point, I decided to circle over to Illinois, to the farmlands there, because I wanted to get away from Festus and Crystal City, get away from those populated areas.
Just so in that case, point, heaven forbid. And let me just jump in. You mentioned 2,500 feet, Chad Myers. That's way low for someone wanting to jump out?
You did not have a lot of time to think about that. Did the chute open right away for you?
Yeah, I pulled the handle as soon as I knew I was clear of the aircraft. I pulled the handle as hard as I could.
Absolutely. Now, everybody wants to know, this happened on Saturday. Did you sleep in a Holiday Inn Express on Friday night?
No, I actually did not. I slept at home, but yeah, I was definitely on my toes for that. I'm ready to go for around Saturday.
Sean, do you do this again voluntarily, or are you finished with skydiving forever?
No, actually, I'm not finished skydiving. Actually, with the place I fly for, Fly Free Skydiving, I actually want to go and do a tandem skydive with them and be able to experience the full skydiving experience all the way up from 11,000 instead of 2,000. And, of course, have the plane make it down to the runway.
Amazing. Sean Kinmartin. Phenomenal story, and we're glad you're okay and able to share it with us today. Thank you so much. Chad, thank you so much.
He was just trying to take some of the urgency away from the president. The president jumps, he's 90 this weekend, So, there you go. Good job, Sean.
Thanks.
Well done.
Thank you, Sean.